Fiat of Tacoma. I'm Jason Sandford with the Internet Department here, and I'd like to introduce you to the 2013 Fiat 500 Turbo, an exceptional vehicle with exceptional styling. Take a look at the front of the vehicle. You'll notice it has the beauty you expect from the Fiat brand. Excellent styling. You'll notice the turbo itself has the more upgraded and enhanced front fascia, so it gives you a more bold, chiseled, and sculptured look. You'll notice it has the bihalogen lamps to give you twice the visibility and twice the spread of light. It comes with standard daytime running lights, and of course it actually even has your low ground illuminating fog lamps so that you can have visibility in difficult driving conditions. In addition to that, I would like to point out that it is equipped with a turbo engine. It is not the Abarth Racing Edition, which is the 160 horsepower engine. It is instead a midway point. It's 135 horsepower. So it gives you the additional power and the additional performance that you'd be looking for in a more high performance automobile. If you want to come this way, you'll notice it also has two channels for the air to go into the engine compartment, so as to give it a more intense mixture of air to give you that extra boost and power. So I want to show you first of all under the hood, because that's such an important part of the experience of getting a car like the Fiat 500 Turbo. It utilizes the award-winning multi-air technology from Fiat that won its 2010 Engine of the Year award from Ward Automotive, and that particularly is basically the ability for the engine to adapt its breathing capabilities, its valve angles, so as to give you true power and performance. You have an engine control module that is the master for the engine. Each of the 4 cylinders has its own separate computer brain, and each separate computer brain individually optimizes the positioning and the performance of each of the 16 cylinders that's within that power plant. Now, as a result of that power and performance, you're also getting 150 pound-feet of torque, so you've got that oomph when you need it. It's also going to be mated with a 5-speed transmission that's heavy duty. It's reinforced. It has stronger shift points. So it's really able to handle high-performance driving capabilities. Now, I would also want to point out, when you take a look at it, you'll see that everything is designed to be easily accessible and be there when you need it, as you need it, for power and performance. So now, let's take a look at some of the other beautiful features of this vehicle. See how solid that was? Frame construction, very important part of this vehicle. It does actually have an exceptional frame. If you want to focus now on the styling of the vehicle, just take a moment to look at it. You will notice the shape of the vehicle has some ideal proportions. If you look at the nature of it, it is a reinforced safety cage that has structural integrity that's absolutely outstanding. One of the reasons why I won a Best Safety Pick in 2012. Now, part of what happens is you have your comfort zones, your crush zones to absorb energy and to deflect the energy away from the inner engine compartment. And it's not just any energy absorbing impact zone, it's a deeper energy absorbing impact zone, so as to give you that extra layer of protection. Now, coupled with that is a very stable frame. It has excellent suspension. It has McPherson independent front struts on the front part of the vehicle. It even has larger 12-inch rotors. And it's also disc brakes front and rear. So it really gives you excellent braking capabilities, excellent handling capabilities. Now, in the rear, you have a torsion beam rear suspension, so it allows you to maximize cargo space, at the same time giving the vehicle exceptional road stability. Now, if you want to come this way a little bit closer, this car comes equipped with so many amazing standard features. Yes, it's wrapped with airbags all around. Front impact airbags, body side airbags for the front 2 passengers, head curtain airbags front and rear, and of course it even has a 7th airbag for the driver's knee. So it's really taking the time to give you the protection if you get into a situation. But I want to emphasize before going into some of the refinements on the interior that it's not just that passive safety technology. It's also active technology to keep you out of an accident. This car uses traction control that's integrated with an anti-lock braking system to give you exceptional road control in bad braking situations. In addition to that, I also want to emphasize the fact that the vehicle itself, when you take a look, if you come take a look at it, you'll see it has exceptional use of leather, high quality stitching, a beautiful Italian touch I might add. You also know an exceptional use of leather on the steering wheel, again with the stitching. You also notice that the shifter knob, again, exceptional use of Italian leather. And I'm going to sit inside this vehicle. I'm 6'2". It gives me lots of space. I have the ability to lift up the seat or I have the ability to lower the seat so I can be comfortable. The steering wheel itself is going to be tilt so I can adjust the angle for the best visibility. It also has a lot of standard safety features, as I said, that are designed to keep you focused on the road. So when it comes to voice commands for your Bluetooth connectivity, it has all of that. Your music controls are behind the steering wheel. Cruise is all right here. So it's all standard, all readily accessible, so you're focused on the road to enjoy the driving experience. You also have standard power adjustable side view mirrors, standard keyless entry. You have standard power windows and locks, standard air conditioning. In the case of this particular turbo model, it has heated seats, it has Sirius satellite radio. You've just got a lot of accoutrement, a lot of additional little things to make it a very enjoyable vehicle. And again, you'll notice it's actually quite spacious. It does have excellent front legroom, excellent hip room and elbow room, and even in the back, it's got more rear legroom than the Mini Cooper. So I would like to stress too, take a peek inside. I'm going to have you take the camera, just take a look inside right there. See the rear space. Very, very nice. That can also fold down so as to give you exceptional cargo space, which is what we're going to look at now. So we'll take one moment to move backwards. Before we get to the complete back, take a look back there. Again, you've got nice 16-inch rims. Again, you'll see the rear disc brakes, almost as large as the front, which is 12 inches. These are the 14s, the size mechanisms for the gripping capability. So now if you come this way, release the hatch. This particular one has the upgraded Beats audio system, so it gives you additional speakers with the little tweeters to give you the high noise reception, as well as your regular speakers to give you the low sound reception. You'll also see that this is readily removable like this. You can put these down like that. Excellent cargo space to meet your daily needs for cargo if you're not using it for passengers. But even if you do have family members in the back, as I said, like this, put that privacy cover back there so people can't see your contents inside. You can still have a lot of stuff that fits in the back. Now, a couple other things I want to mention. Safety is something I've mentioned quite a bit about because it's important to Fiat to make sure all of its customers are protected. You'll see it uses LED lighting here in the back, again designed to give you the fastest, most responsive signaling to the cars behind you. So in a panic braking situation, the person behind you sees you sooner rather than later, and instead of stopping into you, they stop a distance away. Now, if they happen to be a little bit too close to you, not abiding by the laws of the state of Washington, the nice thing is you do have that structural steel safety cage with deeper impact zones to absorb more energy and deflect it around the rear passengers of the vehicle. Again, safety is an important part of the Fiat ownership experience. But safety has many levels. One thing that I consider safe, for me as an owner of a vehicle, is a safe investment. This vehicle has an excellent resale value. It's backed up by a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty. A warranty that covers, I might add, not just the engine and the transmission, but all the exceptional technology that's hidden within the vehicle and makes it such an incredible value for the consumer. So the Fiat 500 Turbo is a vehicle that has power and performance above and beyond the regular Fiat 500 Pop. Not quite as expensive as the Racing Edition Fiat Abarth, but the nice thing is it's a smooth, comfortable ride with that extra zip around town. Incredibly easy to find a parking space in downtown Tacoma, incredibly easy to find a parking space in downtown Seattle. You're going to love the feel, you're going to love the ride quality. Jump inside, come on down to Fiat of Tacoma, ask for Jason Sandford of the Internet Department, and we'll take one for a spin and make sure it works for your budget.